Every relationship you've had in your life, everyone you have had sex with in your life is also going into that marriage. 14 invincible people are going into marriage. We have different personality type. We have the thinker, we have the talker, we have the detailed, we have the thorough. Is going into that marriage.
After 11 years in a long-distance marriage, our guest woke up to videos and pictures of his wife on Instagram getting married to another man.
I was so much in love that it blinded me to a lot of things. This is a full month of deep thought and making my decision. If he wants to be stubborn, I'm here and I'm more than ready. He is mad in capital letter. He isn't satisfying me sexually. He isn't helping my spiritual life. He isn't spoiling me. He isn't energetic enough towards any goal. He isn't anything good. Now, who I've been coping with unsatisfying sex for almost 3 years, and I don't want again. Nothing will happen if I don't have sex. The way I will ignore him and live my life, he will pack out on his own. I already asked him when he's traveling so he can get out of my space. If I had my way, I would throw him out. I would throw him the hell out. When he has sense again, he can come back. Stupid idiot. God forbid I let another man use me, whether deliberately or not. He needs to get away from me. I don't even want him staying in the same house. And if he ever tries to have a conversation, I will tell him to leave and give me some space. Even Jesus Christ knows I have had it with this idiot and can't measure up to a man, immature goat, trying to compete with me. Any plans for the family? No. Any plan for income in the near future? No. Only chat and flirt with little girls claiming I'm just being friendly. Foolish idiot. Set your family straight. If you ask him, he will say, I give my wife money. My wife she has stayed 7 years in the US. I never collect $1 from her.
When I stopped sending money abroad, it took me 3 months to save and buy a car. She came to Nigeria. I went to pick up my friend. I went with 2 cars to the airport. With my friends, I gave my friend's phone so that they will welcome her. I couldn't get a clip of me hugging my wife. You haven't seen your husband in 4 years. And I went to pick you up at the airport and you did not hug me. We got home and she did not kiss me. She did not hug me. I slept in the living room for 2 days. I went to Asaba for an event. Before I came back, she had packed her things and left the house.
If I was to do things back in reverse, Baba, no, it won't happen again. It won't happen again. I will not be stupid in love again.
My name is Olufunke Adetuberu. I'm a counselor and a therapist for over 42 years. One thing that I want you to know is we have an oath of confidentiality. No matter your status, no matter your class, we clock you, we get you to know you. Know that you are safe in Mending Life Therapeutic Services. Get in touch with us, contact us. Don't let your story become a thing that will bring public attraction. You can always heal in private.
Let's start from the beginning. How does a marriage of 11 years just collapse?
You don't see an oak tree that just collapsed suddenly. Little foxes. A lot of things had been happening, and we could understand it when this guy was talking about she making the decision. He only put his feet down on 2 things, just telling himself, no, we can't sell the car. No, we can't move to the other house. We are comfortable in this house. The truth is, the marriage of 11 years did not collapse suddenly like that. It happens because the red flags were there. It is obvious that there is a parasite that is eating up or has eaten up the relationship. The compatibility assessment test of this couple would have given us the diagnosis and the prognosis. We would have seen that 11 years will come. It might not even be up to 11 years for them to break up. They might not even end up getting married, because if the prognosis is poor, definitely they won't have to continue with the marriage relationship. And if they choose to continue with the marriage relationship, definitely they must sit in therapy and be healed. And that's why when a lot of people are giving their comments, oh, somebody is a traitor, is a betrayer, is this, it's unprofessional. It's not, those answers, those comments, they are not intellectual, because both of them were in love to start with. Something happened that broke the flow. Thank you.
When people hear this kind of story, the first reaction is shock. But from your perspective, can you analyze, is it really sudden?
I said it before that is not sudden. 14 invincible people are going into marriage. Number one, your person. We have different personality types. We have the thinker, we have the talker, we have the detailed, we have the thorough. Is going into that marriage. Every relationship you've had in your life, everyone you have had sex with in your life is also going into that marriage. That's the second, the third one. Then of course, your trauma point, everything you saw your dad do to your mom, what you went through, they can't pay school fees, you have to be brought out, you were weaned on the bed till you are 15, everything that happened to you. So when you are getting married, I tell pastors, I tell imams, people that join people in marriage, even in registry, that you are not joining two people, you are joining 14 invincible people you don't see. And everyone react, behave by the things they've been through. I cannot even finish that. Let's go to the next question. Thank you.
Do you believe something like this happens overnight? Or is there usually a build-up?
Definitely is a build-up. There's no, when it comes to marital conflict, it's not a sudden accident. There were issues that they have had, unresolved conflicts, lack of communication, lack of understanding of each other. A lot of things are there. They are like, it's like a bomb that is tickling. It's going to blow, it's going to explode. They saw the red flags. For instance, the day the guy saw the text message that was sent to another person, just messing up his image and pulling his dignity down. And he said he didn't know that I have this text message. What kind of relationship is that? There's no communication. There are three major sources of conflict in every relationship. Communication is number one. Sex is the second one. The third one is money. The truth is, when it is missing in any relationship, it's just an accident that is about to happen.
People are wondering, since there's love in the marriage should have been saved.
Love alone does not keep marriage. There's love in the marriage. Love is superficial. Love is cosmetic. Love is makeup. In all fairness, love is blind. Marriage is an eye opener. The truth is, love is chemistry. Love is butterfly in your tummy. You know that there are 7 stages. I said we have the honeymoon stage. We have the realization stage. In every relationship, not even marriage, we have the avoidance stage. When you realize, instead of communicating, you avoid. Then we have the stage of explosion. Leave me, I'm gone. Nagging, divorce, then you are back in the honeymoon stage. Those are the 7 stages in every relationship. So the truth is, love was there, but they had to go through, they had to evolve, they have to adapt. There's a dimension of adaptability and adjustability in marriage. And if you don't adapt, you don't adjust, it's going to end in casualty. Marriage is intentionality. I think I have to emphasize that back to back. Marriage is intentionality. Good marriage is hard work. You have to be able to dot all the I's and cross all the T's to have bliss in your home. Thank you for the question.
You said something very powerful, that love is not enough. Can you explain what you mean by that?
What I meant by saying love is not enough, every relationship is tried, whether you like it or not. Even with your friends, you have a moment of, probably you have your mood swing, or you are going through stuff, or you are shy, or you have your baggages. Out of 14 people that are going into marriage, probably you've seen a particular episode with your parents, and you felt, this person is almost repeating a similar pattern. Something reacts on the inside of you. Before you know it, you are having some cracks on your love life in the relationship. Sometimes it gets so fractured that putting it together might be difficult. So the truth is, you have to understand, going into therapy, knowing your frailty, your vulnerability in counseling and in therapy helps you to mend those broken parts in life and relationship. Thank you.
If love is not enough, then what actually sustains a marriage?
Intentionality, creativity, dynamism. You know what? It's so amazing. Like I said, there are 7 stages in every relationship. The honeymoon stage, you don't feel the pain. Even if you say something you don't like, you overlook, you give an alibi, you rationalize, you explain things away for him. it's just nice. The realization, what is wrong with him? He's very nasty, he's rude, he's not kind, he talks anyhow, she's not really sensitive, she's always on the phone. You are realizing things. Now, if you get to that realization stage and you don't deal with it and handle it by communicating, and some of us, we don't have good communication skills because of where we're coming from, parenting and all of that. The moment you don't communicate that, you move to the next thing, and the next stage is nagging stage. Now, your husband is not a witch, your wife is not a wizard, so they don't know what is going on the inside of you. You are just cold or quiet, and you think your wife or your husband will read the room. Nobody is reading any room. You have to communicate. And because there are lots of assumption that comes in during the stage of realization, then it becomes it is like sweeping issues under the carpet. And the next thing is nagging. Leave me alone. I'm not interested. I'm not eating. No, don't touch me. I don't want to have sex. That's how it happens. And before you know it, the next stage will come up, which is explosive stage. You get verbally aggressive, emotionally aggressive. That's the time they really hit each other. Husband and wife beat each other at the moment, or they call the cops on each other, or whatever it is, or they allow families to come and intervene in the marriage. And before you know it, a lot of loopholes. Then of course you get to the divorce stage. But the truth is, if you're able to do therapy, you have a counselor you've done, or you want to choose to let the marriage work, you have to really do compatibility assessment test. Compatibility assessment test is not to destroy your marriage or to break your home. No, we know where the problem is and we'll treat the problem in couples therapy. And that's just the truth. Thank you for the question.
So what's the difference between loving someone and being compatible with them?
You can love someone and not be compatible. It's not everyone you are compatible with, in all fairness. I mean, love is a universal word, it's like, and all kinds of love. We have the agape love, we have the filial love, we have the erotic love, all this love. The best love that will keep marriage actually is the agape love, which is the God kind of love, loving that person. Recently, I met a lady, she got married, she was very slim. Suddenly, she just blew out of proportion, and it became, wow. I saw her and I said, wow, sorry, we just had children. He said, ma, don't pity me. I knew what that statement was heavy. That shows you that if the husband does not understand that there is a need for her to be appreciated and validated, I know that the shape came because of hormonal craziness, let me put it that way. Of course, it becomes a thing, and the man can start body shaming. Oh, you are too big, you are too fat, you are adding weight. And because of the baggages, probably the girl actually grew up from where they body shame her, or there's a verbal abuse, emotional abuse, psychological abuse somewhere. Just pack everything into marriage. Before you know it, she's drifting up, she's going backwards, and the love is going down the drain. So the truth is, love alone cannot keep marriage.
What kind of personality loves too deeply or too extremely?
Well, until I do compatibility assessment test, I cannot explain that, because we are wired differently. And that's why even when I go to conferences and people ask me questions, I don't mop up answer, because different strokes for different folks. Even twins, they don't have the same personality. When you look at twins, they're identical in look, but someone is quiet, one is introverted in nature, one is extroverted in nature, and they came out from the same womb. So the truth is, you cannot really explain or dissect personality type, or who that person is, or who you're going to be compatible with, until you do your personality assessment test and just know you for who you are and how you react, how you behave. Your personality screening test will tell you exactly who you are, mirroring you. Thank you for the question.
Hold on, please. Talking about mirroring you, I want to mirror this channel to more audience. This is Dr. Olufunke Adetuberu's channel. Kindly subscribe, like, share, and comment before we proceed to the next segment of this video. Thank you.
Okay guys, so I'm just working and a random thought, completely random thought just came to my mind. I was like, Maya, you have two extremes. Is either I am in love or I'm not. For somebody like me, falling in love can be hard. But when I do, I don't fall in love. I collapse. My brain shuts down, complete downward, everything dead. You know, I could even be in it and know that there are things I should walk away from, but I will still stay inside because I'm in love. Now, disrespect is a big thing for me. The moment you do something so disrespectful to the point where my brain just shifts, it's like a 360 switch. You see me that I was all the love has gone. And it's not like it will go, I'll still be peeping. No, I will completely come up at the month, completely gone. So I don't know, am I the only one that is like this, or are there people that are like me? Because it's either I love you or I don't. There's no middle ground.
So why do some people switch from giving everything to completely shutting down?
Yes, the truth is she shuts down completely because she said something that was profound. She said, I cannot tolerate disrespect. She has this personality of being extremely emotionally fragile. You know, we don't blame people in my profession, so we cannot say, oh, she has ego or she's proud. No, 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 no. People are different. People are wired differently. And that is why I will forever insist on compatibility assessment test before you think of getting married to anyone. Probably she does not even know. You know, she made a statement. She said, am I normal? Am I the only one like that? If she has done her personality assessment test, she would have known that this is me. I'm unique. I'm rare. She's not abnormal. She's just herself. Now, it is not anyone that she can relate with when it comes to marriage. She had to relate with her kind. Everybody has their kind. If you look at her, she said that she cannot handle disrespect. It means that what speaks up to her is actually words of affirmation. What gets to her, and that's just the truth. And if you look at the way she is and the way she behaves, you will agree with me that she wants to validate herself. She acts validating herself. She wants to believe in herself. There are issues subliminally lying down in her emotions that she actually needs to do personality assessment. Don't always forget, therapy is culture sensitive. You need to understand where you're coming from. Because we don't share the same culture, we don't share the same value with other parts of the world. So join us, we understand the culture, we know how it is, and we help you to heal in and out. Don't forget, we don't treat without screening. No good doctor will treat you without knowing what exactly you're dealing with. Thank you for listening. I'll see you DM, WhatsApp. Thank you.